Hi ladies, I'm doing my TTC update for you guys for baby number 2, and trying to figure out what cycle this is. Unfortunately, today is cycle day 1 for me, and to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed. I thought I was pregnant, and I didn't tell anyone. I had done a couple videos that are really pointless on uploading now, but I hadn't even really told Steven. What happened is about 8 DPO, I had a tiny bit of spotting, and it was really bright red. I'm sorry, it was not bright red. It was very pinkish. It was at night, and it was something that I wouldn't have noticed had I not been looking, but I'm an obsessor, so I check the toilet paper every time I go to the bathroom. And so in the back of my head, I just thought, well, maybe I had a late implantation, and maybe this is it. And for some reason, I thought it was. I really did. I thought that I was pregnant, and a normal person would probably think, well, yay, I mean, at least you started on time, and you probably saved yourself some money because you didn't have to take any tests. That would be correct if I wasn't crazy and had not started testing at like 8 or 9 DPO. Who does that? Why was I doing that? Why am I wasting tests? Why am I trying to test so early? This has never been in my personality. I've always waited till I was at least supposed to start my period, or the day after, or if I was late at all. But my goodness, this month I was just obsessing about it, about testing. Even after I would test and it would say negative, I didn't believe it. I really thought that I was still going to end up pregnant. So, but over the last couple days, I've been kind of crampy, and although I was crampy with hope, I just knew by the end of it that it was probably not going to happen. So here we are, cycle day 1, and I don't know if you guys do know, I started my cycle 10 weeks postpartum after Hope, and we've never used protection since she was born. So technically this would be, you know, roughly the 15th cycle that we've been TTCing for baby number 2, I guess you could say. And then we had the 2 miscarriages in April and May. So really this is I would say our second cycle that we've tried since the miscarriage, the last miscarriage. We've only had, we were asked to wait a month, and then, say hello. We were asked to wait a month, and then we were also, one of the months we didn't ovulate, or I didn't ovulate. So we're back at square one again, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do an 18-month update for Hope, as she is 18 months old, and one of the things I'll be touching on is the fact that she does not sleep, ever. She just doesn't. It is 2:30 our time right now, and she's been up since 6:30. Doesn't want a nap. Not having a hard time, not crying. We have a bit of a cold that we got, she picked up from nursery at church. We've never put her in the nursery, but she had turned 18 months old that day, and I just thought, I really want to see if we like this church or not, and so I feel like maybe if I put her in the nursery, I could listen. Are you on the phone with your ball? And she only lasted like about 15 minutes, and then they called me back, and then I saw one of the girls in there had a cold. And I just think it's super selfish of parents to put their kids in the nursery when they have a cold. Because within 2 days, she had a cold. And then I had a cold, and then Steven had a cold. So frustrating. So we didn't go to church today because she has a cold. She's probably not contagious anymore, but I'm not going to take her in there with any kind of fluid coming out of her anywhere. So, but that's basically it. I really thought that it was going to be easier, TTCing after, like, really trying and mapping out everything after, having hope and everything. And I do believe it is, because I have her, and if that's the only baby I ever had, I would be forever grateful. We want more kids. I feel like it's harder now that I've been pregnant twice naturally, because I feel like I know my body can do it, and so I don't know why it wouldn't do it again. So we'll see. Just some things I'm struggling with, you know, and then of course you're on your period, so your hormones are all over the place, and I have pretty severe endometriosis, so I get really bad cramps all the way up into my stomach wall, into my, bowels everywhere. It's awful. So I really struggle for at least 3 to 4 days during my cycle, a couple days before, and yeah, it's hard. So, but I will keep you guys updated on the next cycle. I am glad that it actually was on time. Everything is exactly how my body should be running, so that's really good in itself. So here's to next month, and maybe a birthday surprise for Steven, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon.